Hello. How's it going? I was just sort of curious to see what it is that they. I was sort of glancing over there because I was curious to see what the captions had decided I had said last. Hey, web captioner. Okay. Hi. I'm going to. I think I'm going to go ahead and attempt to tackle the last of. Hi. Oh no. I'm going to go. For those of you watching this on YouTube later and to think that I am hallucinating, I am. No, I'm hallucinating. The thing I'm hallucinating is that there is something to do probably with there being a chat thing going on. Anyway, you know how reality works, don't you? Or are you all watching this as old as I am? I don't know. Anyway, hi. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Too much is going on. Way too much. So of course I'm doing a game. To try to reduce the number of things going on. And we'll see how that goes. Yes, gotta love ADHD. Okay, where am I? Here. Hi. We're doing We All Fall Down today, which is a piece of DLC named after a delightful children's poem about the bubonic plague. There's one line in it anyway. So I'm very much looking forward to this. This is supposed to be the end of the storyline for Wellington Wells, the city in which We Happy Few takes place. So very much looking forward to that. I will say, just as a bit of commentary about, I'm going to say one more thing about Lightbearer, because I did a little bit of research in between last time and now, which for me I think was a couple of days ago. I can't remember. Anyway, So for those of you watching, the spoilers for Lightbearer, if you haven't looked at that yet. So there is a, and even spoilers for the main game. You may remember, if you were watching the last part of the previous one, that I was trying to figure out, or I had several thoughts about whether or not Nick was actually supposed to be dead or not now in the continuity, because of the two different ways in which Nick is presented in the main game, and if this is something that takes place before that, if the Lightbearer, I should say, the Lightbearer DLC takes place before that, and there was a thing that didn't make sense to me, because it was like the way that Nick is portrayed, at least in Arthur's section, is that he's still kind of depressed about the fans, to a certain extent, about his situation with the fans. Whereas it looks very much as though in the Lightbearer DLC, he gets over that. That's his whole process of, getting off the drugs and actually getting to a better place in his head. It's this whole part of it. A lot of it's a metaphor for that, actually. Or apparently is. But the funny thing there is that, so I went and I looked at the We Happy Few wiki, which is a thing on a page somebody put up on Fandom. It's not, I don't believe it is officially considered canon per se. Someone could correct me on that and let me know if the folks at Compulsion actually decided, yes, everything in this wiki is canon. On this fandom-owned site, the interesting thing that the wiki says is, at least from the perspective of the person writing it, because they too clearly struggled with this to an extent. The idea that Nick dies in the game, in Arthur's version of the game, he is still alive in Sally's version of the game, where it's he's still in the bathtub. And apparently it's supposed to be taking place after Arthur would have visited that portion. And he's just snoring there. He's actually still alive, just unconscious. And that's, again, because, everybody's on the drugs and the perspectives are different, and Sally's perspective is supposed to be a little bit a little bit more reliable than Arthur's, because she does not take as many drugs. She does not do her own product so much. And you actually see that in when you play the game as Sally. You actually see that she doesn't. You don't need to take joy very often when you're playing as her, unless you're going around like ransacking people's houses type deal, which I did a little bit of. And you try to have to get through one of those machines that detects whether you're on joy or not. But anyway, where am I with this? So. The thing is that the wiki entry on Nick Lightbearer in the unofficial We Have a Few wiki says that Lightbearer, the content, takes place after his death, and that it's a sort of an arc, a redemption arc taking place in the afterlife, in sort of a purgatory, where he is guided by the rat spirit of his the rat-shaped spirit of his former manager toward pulling himself up out of hell, where he was apparently destined, and into heaven. And I think that is very interesting. I think that's certainly a valid interpretation. I think it's actually not that. I think that the way the DLC is set up and the clues that they drop in there, the subtle clues, I think he actually is still alive. I think Sally's take on it is probably the more accurate one. Also, there's more evidence that I didn't even pick up on that apparently Uncle Jack is Foggy Jack, even in the main game. A lot of it having to do with where Margaret's picture ends up that you find during Ollie's arc. But that's supposedly that's kind of a hideout for Foggy Jack, as to where he turns that up. So that actually, I think, is its own thing. Well, again, suggests because there are folks who subscribe to the afterlife theory that think that Nick actually was Foggy Jack and it was just another personality he was dealing with. So it's interesting, but I think that. Yeah, and again, of course, we have the same voice actor for Foggy Jack as Uncle Jack and all that, and we already talked about that. We already talked about that at the end of Lightbearer. But so yeah, a lot of things more going on in the background than I realized, and a lot more supposition going on in the background than I realized. A lot more speculation happening, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But I just thought I would let you folks know that apparently out there is this theory. That said, though, the content that we are doing today takes place definitely after everything else. I can tell you that for certain. At least the bulk of it. I don't know if we're going to flash back at the beginning or not. But this is supposed to be the end of everything. And the joy's running out. We're running out of food. This person who makes the joy is gone. And the other people making the joy are making joy that's going to kill everybody, as I recall. So, very much looking forward to this. Yay, lungs. Now, having taken 15 minutes to talk about all that, I don't know actually how long I'm going to be able to do this today, because there's going to be a point at which I'm going to have to leap up and go lie down for a bit, probably. For various reasons. I've been getting better, progressively better, as time's been going on, but it is a very slow curve. So it's a very slow curve of improvement, and so we'll see. We'll take things easy. We'll see how they go, and we'll do this for like at least an hour, if not more. But then we'll see where we land. All right, here we go. Now, finally, we all fall down. Alright, once again, I'm keeping this at normal. You're here for a story. Yes. No. Oh, by the way, I know, right? I keep double tangenting on myself, and I'm going to keep doing it. Because it's me, and that's how my brain works, at least for the moment. Apparently, also, there was some content that I skipped in Lightbearer. A little bit, a few moments that I actually ran ran through. I was very careful and looked around in a lot of things, but apparently he can dance on there's a pole that in the hotel suite he gets brought into, where the ladies in that cult, is it a cult? I don't know. It's not a cult. Just the ladies are into S&M. Basically, summon him up to their room. You don't summon him per se, but he goes up there to get the piano tuner. And apparently you can go and dance on the pole before they attack you. I did not realize that's an option, because I would have done that otherwise. Just to see that content. And apparently also there was... also the bigger one is that I kept forgetting to use the blocking thing that recharges the guitar. So apparently there are a lot of those fights I could have gotten through a lot faster, because you can recharge the guitar by using the vibe to block, apparently. So it's a thing that I knew about in the back of my head, but it never came back to the front of my head, and it just seemed easier to serenade everyone. Okay, I really enjoyed the Lightbearer DLC. I haven't slept a lot in the last couple of days. I should probably point that out. I seem to be rambling a bit. Let's get going. Enough of this folderol. Normal. Start. Begin. There we go. Hingle expects every man will do his duty. Nelson at Trafalgar. The downer detectors, I don't know. They're doing a bunch of stuff. Many things get fixed around here on the TVs sooner or later. You shove an enemy while they're already stumbling from an attack, they can end up on the floor. I keep forgetting to shove enemies, too. Is the right mouse button? It'll be the R. October 23rd, 1964. Wellington Wells is most certainly not falling apart. Ridiculous, the very idea that citizens are starving to death in the street. Nonsense! Poor Victoria, being forced off her joy by mad Ali Starkey, is certainly not starting to remember all of the terrible things she's done. No, no. Once she finds a mood booth, all of these nasty thoughts will melt away like fog on an English morning. Here we go.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death.
You give me my joy!
Oh, people have to know.
I need my joy.
You're wicked and selfish, and I hate you!
No. Got to find a mood booth.
I remember, like, he took her mask and, find a mood booth. No! I don't want to face reality! Okay. Let's flip to the journal real quick to see where we are. Down and out. I just need my joy. I just need my joy. I just need my joy. There are no notes. We are carrying a whip! We've got a suit. Got our suit. Proper suit, fitted with proper decent sorts of people. Victoria's whip. Can deliver melee damage up close and long range. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Whip. Oh my gosh, there's stuff. Is this stuff you can buy? Contraptions for the whip? Good lord. Okay, shove off. This costs 5. You can get XP on this. I don't know how long this DLC is, but it's long enough for you to get XP. That's interesting. Because there wasn't on the others. It wasn't on the others. So shoving with the whip will always knock enemies off their feet. Contraptions. So I need more contraptions to make that possible. So apparently there's shoving off, there's disarming, there's strong arm. Well, apparently it consumes stamina, which actually everything does. General. Oh, hey. Okay. This is very interesting. Okay, silent step is one possibility. I don't know which one that is. This one? Okay. Soft landing. Oh, shush. Choke out taller enemies. Don't interrupt. So I'm getting the feeling this is going to play a little more like the the main game when we do this, as we are doing this. What are we doing? Health. Government's armaments, status facts. Okay. Alright. Here we go. There's still no map, but there's a person there and I didn't want to immediately. Dunkerton District. Yeah, you can't get anything there. Alright. People kind of, what?
Were they eating charcoal? How hungry were they?
That's a great question. Churchill! That's interesting. I don't know. I don't remember if there were images of Churchill up in the main game. Possibly. The fuel of the future! Stolen from another plane of existence. Well, another planet, anyway. Happy birthday. Uncle Jack. Link up with Jack. He's been arrested, I doubt. I dare say, probably. No one's going to know. Did you see something? Say something. The kitchen is the victory? No, I can't read that. It's too far away. We will bring us victory. Well, your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. The lollipops. Nick Lightbear and the Lollipops. Okay. October 14th, 8 p.m. Concert for the deaf? Is that something for the deaf? Including a performance by Nick Lightbear. Okay. Wakey, wakey. Okay. Keep the downers where they belong. Alright. Alright. Lots of... I missed the posters. Okay.
You alright, Miss Bing? Might want to top up if I ain't rude to say so.
Shh. We don't talk about it. Yeah, she's coming down hard from this stuff. Everything's kind of, if you notice, things are at kind of, there's a tiny bit of fisheye going on. Fisheye, is that the proper word? Why does that woman have glowing eyes?
Miss Bing, there's going to be a fair.
I'm concerned. Why do you have glowing eyes? Joy doesn't do that, does it? Or am I just coming down from it?
Nothing to see. Move along, please. Nothing to worry about.
The cops also have glowing eyes. I'm a little concerned. But she can probably find out what's going on. Oh.
Nothing to worry about. How long has there been a plague in the streets?
Ah, the plague's made it. Okay.
Oh, hello, Miss Bing. Nothing to worry about. Everything is tip-top.
Why is the... Yeah, that's not good. A little bit concerned about there being a plague and all that. Whoop. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Are those... Okay, so content warning. Oh, we're not doing well. We need to get to a joy booth or something. 'Cause we just took a health hit just from vomiting. We need to do something to feel better. Of course, a joy booth may not be a great idea. Because,
Look her up, take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
okay. No mood booth here. Nothing to pick up here. We're just gonna...
I'll have it in a few days.
Iron, you got a bit of salted rat you've been saving for an occasion.
Not good. You gonna stop that?
Now, what's all this then? Did I hear you had a spot of meat to spare then?
Oh, fabulous.
Mustn't hoard food, Mrs. M. Wouldn't want people thinking you're a downer, innit?
That's really not good. There's not really much we can do here. We can't talk to him to try to get him to stop. I had the impression that Victoria had
There's got to be a mood booth somewhere.
had a certain deal of sway.
My stomach hurts.
Did you eat something rotten?
I haven't eaten at all.
Oh, well, that's normal then.
Joy's gone off. I guess they went to the well, that's nice. There's a place to hide down here if we need it. Sort of. But let's go ahead and try to find a mood booth.
What are they all doing?
It's a great question, isn't it? Scott Bakery, proudly supplied by Clovis Flour. So much more. All they have left is so much more. The loaves, scones, crumpets, and biscuits are gone. This would appear to be... Is this blood? This might be blood.
You're a real mate, you know that? Most blokes wouldn't just sit there and let me natter on. I feel like I could tell you anything.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a reason for this. Yeah.
You're priceless, you know that? No one can spin a yarn like you. Go on. Tell me another.
Yes. Oh, there we go again. Yeah. Yeah. Just get it all out. Health at 60. Can't save. That saved 0 minutes ago. There we go. There's...
I'll take my joy and forget this ever happened.
Right. Yes. Go right ahead and do that. It's a very happy cop. Whose eyes are not glowing. I feel like we're going to regret doing this. Because I happen to know what's going on with the joy, but Victoria doesn't, so here we go.
Miss Ping, there isn't anybody in there.
What are we doing?
You can utilise the facility.
What are we doing here?
Taking our joy, I hope. Good Lord, Martin. You might want to take a lot, eh? Wouldn't want to mistake you for a downer, eh?
I can't take my joy. I have to
Sweet Jesus.
keep a clear head.
You are. You've
Oh,
got
dear.
downer. You'd best come with me, Mum. Miss Ping is a downer! 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 She's a downer!
Oh, that's
I
not good.
am on joy. It's an experimental formula.
Don't make this all...
I need to get out of here. I can't fight them all.
Cannot take joy.
Listen. They won't stop coming.
All
Maybe
right.
through the houses.
Okay, now we can run. Need to heal up. How did we get here in the first place? That wasn't closed off before, was it? No, that wasn't. Oh wait. There we go.
In that case, don't worry. Immediately excuse yourself and take your joy right away, and you'll be right as rain in no time. You can never be too careful.
Ah!
Every now and then, you hear someone talk about downers. What's a downer? Well, a downer is someone who simply isn't taking their joy.
Let's see. Now we can use the whip, apparently.
Joy.
Alright.
This person endangers the mental health of everyone around by bringing them down. He or she
We can
may
hide under
find
there,
joy
that's
into a
good.
conversation about long-ago events. Or he may try to
Read. From George. It says George. Susan. I'm just a wee bit concerned about George. Ever since the little oopsie at the bridge site, he just hasn't been himself. I told him not to fuss. I'm sure there's plenty of ways he can be useful still. But he just keeps carrying on like a real downer. I'll try and check in on him next week, but until then, if you wouldn't mind popping in every day or so, that would be lovely. Do make sure he's taking his pills, would you? Harriet. What happened at the bridge
try
site?
to convince you that his life is not happy, or even that your life is not happy. Don't be fooled. The moment you realize
hiding.
you're talking to a downer, you should stop listening to him right away. He needs help, and listening to him won't help anyone. Try this easy test. Are you having a conversation that's bringing you down?
One-story house.
Then one of the people who's...
There she is!
Ah! I can't search them, I can only carry them. Okay, let's go ahead and keep it out. Let's see. No, nothing. Ah! That's fine. Let's find way out. Okay. Isn't something I can open, is it? No. Okay. Alright. Let us see. Are we just there? We might have been. Place is remarkably sparse. Oh, good lord. Okay, no, not that way. How did they get in here? Okay. No climbing here. Let's see, let's keep looking around. Okay, this window is jammed. This is where we just came from, I believe. Okay. Let's find another route. Search carefully. Wait. Okay. There we go.
I can't believe I'm hiding from the police.
Hang on a minute. A scented envelope. I like those. And this one here is from Mrs. Joan Tamlin Goggin of Shagbear Wood in central Wellington Wells.
Oh.
Mrs. Tamlin Goggin writes,
Is this
I
fun,
know
right?
we beat the Germans and made them abandon our sceptred isle, but how did we do it? Didn't they have tanks? Mrs. Tamlin Goggin, thank you very much for writing. Yes, it's easy to be confused of those long-gone days, and you're right, indeed they did have tanks. Quite a few of them. And if ever you're inside of the Victory Memorial Camp, you can see those German tanks lined up as if it were 1948. I'll tell you how we beat them. With English cleverness, English patience, and English fortitude. That's how. If you want more details, and I don't know why you'd want more details, but if you did want more, you can get a wonderful book called Our Glorious Victory by Jack Worthing. Yes, that's me. And it's available in just about every bookstore in Wellington Wells. And
Okay.
it's full of questions from all your favorite wartime heroes, from the generals to the common Tommy trudging through the mud.
Yeah.
But you already know the lesson, Mrs. Tamlin Goggin. Patience and fortitude. Stop dwelling in the past and enjoy our shine, why don't you?
Okay, so
Well, I'm
not
afraid
the
we've
final
come to the end of
broadcast.
our time. I hope this has been informative. Tune in again tomorrow for more fascinating glimpses into the lives of your fellow citizens of Wellington Wells. This is Jack Worthing saying, cheerio, and on with your day. See you soon.
It's interesting. I kind of missed that. But anyway.
And now it's time for I Hear You.
Healing
Part
Bomb.
of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answered your letters and questions
Definitely
about
use
our
some
life
healing balm.
in Wellington Wells. And today's first letter is from Rupert Scribner of 12 Spanker Lane. Mr. Scribner asks, Uncle Jack, that's me, is it possible to take too much joy? Well, Mr.
Right.
You have to take a great deal of joy before you experience any toxic effects. Joy
Hey!
is quite safe in the short term, and you can take up to 10 pills per day if you're a man of average weight. However, there are side effects, as we all know. Joy not only makes you happy,
There is getting the problem of getting down.
if you take too much, it may temporarily suppress memories that you need to get around. Do you have trouble identifying the people in your house, and yet quite friendly and affectionate? Do you find yourself wondering exactly what your house looks like and how to get to it from wherever you are? Does it seem that the shops and the streets have all been to it from wherever you are? Does it seem as if the shops and the streets have all been moved around behind your back, and the map that you have in your head of your environment doesn't quite match the one in your memory?
Yes.
Well then, you may have taken rather too much joy. It might be best to ask a friend to take you home so you can sleep it off. All right. Good. This one is from Royston Farrell of Meadfold Passage. Dear Mr. Worthing, well, there's no need to call me Mr. Royston. We're all friends here, aren't we? And besides, Mr. Worthing is my father. Anyway, my question is, writes Mr. Farrell, what's all this talk about a joy spiral? Dear Mr. Farrell, the so-called joy spiral is an imaginary.
Huh. Okay. Wait a minute. I guess it is a
Joy,
thing,
then you forget
a thing to
to take
thing
a nap and
situation.
So on,
All right.
So on and so on. Now, I can assure you that no such thing exists as a joy spiral.
Ah.
You might as well believe in the
Okay.
Tooth Fairy or Santa.
I have to think. I have to think in 3 dimensions now. First time in this game I've had to do that. Awesome. Okay. I love this. I was quite looking forward to this aspect of things.
Point you in the right direction. All right, Farrell. Thank you for writing.
I mean, is there a reason to close and lock that window?
Are you running from the authorities? Not now, Mother, please.
Oh dear.
You've shut me out of your thoughts for so many years. I can't, I just can't.
They have tanks.
And she's seeing her mother now.
Have you got
Okay, let's see. I assume when they came for you, they were much more polite. They're always going to turn on me, were they? That's what the British do. Churchill let you starve. Well, it's not the same. It's not like I'm plotting a revolution. I just need a moment to straighten things out. I thought they'd be rather tidier. Go on, say it. Well, why would I have ever been... I thought they'd be rather tidier. What would be? Shove the bobbies away, fight the bobbies, escape the bobbies. I don't know. Tidier. Go on, say it. Well, why would I ever been in one? You think anyone's ever invited me over for tea? Oh, the houses. Right, yeah. It's not like you ever had the common touch yourself. What's it like to be behind bars? Did you hate it? I bet you carried yourself like a princess in there. The guards probably brought you chai and jostled for your favor, forgetting what you had done. I think, yeah, she's thinking about her mother there, maybe. We had a courtyard like this, only it wasn't like this. It was bigger and brighter and airy and hot and full of people. They never looked at me.
How did we do it?
Ah, Victoria.
They have tanks. Mrs. Hammond, thank you very much for writing. Yes, it's easy to be confused of those long-gone days, and you're right. Indeed, they did have tanks. Quite a few of them. And if ever you're inside of the Victory Memorial Camp, you can
haven't
see
been
those
gone
German
long
tanks
if they are
lined
gone.
up as if it were 1948. I'll tell you how we beat them. With English cleverness.
I should probably turn that off.
And English...
I want to lure them up here. Let us in or let us out. Jeez. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people who are very desperate, on drugs, getting off drugs, starving to death, dying. There's going to be so much of that in here. So delightful. Huh. Not good.
Bon voyage. Did they commit suicide?
You honestly tell me that you do not know what going on vacation means in this world? Do you not? Have you never actually sorted it out? You can't search them, you can only carry them. Interesting. Open the flue first! Can you get that? No, I can't get the syringe. I can get the bottles. I can get the people. Oh look, it's a piñata! much bigger than and a big going away party, looks like, for themselves. Oh, this is grim. This is grim. Party supplies. John, everyone is dead chuffed about our due this Saturday evening. It's going to be the party to end all parties. I'm just dying to see everyone. Oh, God. Keep shoveling more on. Shovel more onto it. Please nip around to the shops and pick up the following supplies. I'll be mortally embarrassed if we miss anything. Balloons, streamers, arsenic for the cocktails. Don't miss that last one. Cheerio, Linda. Oh my God.
Poison.
Holy crap. And they did it happily, too. Any chance of picking up these mushrooms? No? Okay. Don't want to hallucinate? Well, unless there's anything weird over here I need to see, I think we're good. Yep. Okay, that's barricaded. That window could be opened. That door is jammed, so guess we're going out the window. Holy heck.
around me and all this death. I've got to get somewhere quiet.
Somewhere quiet. This is not going to go well. The alley.
Thank you for writing.
No, it's not working out.
Yes, it's easy to be confused.
Is there a way through down there?
You're right.
I know.
Indeed, they did have tanks.
There's one Bobby over there, which I'm going to assume. Why is he guarding that though? I'm gonna do something foolish. Okay, excellent. Good work, Gainsborough. Alright. I had no reason for doing that, I just felt the need. Can't go down to the sewers. Alright. Well, good, just checking that out. That's jammed. They're going to come this way, and then they're going to turn around, and that's when they turn around is when we can... Yeah. Okay.
Answer your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells. And today's
Hide
first letter
behind
is
this.
from Rupert Scribner of 12 Spanker Lane. Mr. Scribner asks, Uncle Jack, yeah, that's me, is it possible to take too much joy? Well, Mr. Scribner, it is possible, but you really have to work at it. You have to take a great deal of joy before you experience any toxic effects. Joy is quite safe in the short term, and you can take up to 10 pills per day if you're a man of average weight. However, there are side effects, as we all know. Joy not only makes you happy, it suppresses bad old memories. If you take too much, it may temporarily suppress memories that you actually need to get around. Do you have trouble identifying the people in your house, and yet they seem quite friendly and affectionate?
So, like, getting into the, into that
Do you find yourself wondering exactly what your
wheelbarrow
house
might
looks
be
like
good.
and how to get to it
if we
from
need to get down
wherever
that
you
way.
are? Does it seem as if the shops and the streets
I am
all
starting to
moved
just think
around behind
it
your
would be
back,
easier
and
to
the map
just
that
let
you
them
have
see me
ahead
and
of your
fight them,
environment
but
doesn't quite match the one in your memory? Well,
we'll
then,
try this
maybe
method
you might have
first.
Too much joy. It might be best to ask a friend to think about it.
Okay. The problem with this is I cannot gauge how close everyone is. So, I mean, this works, but I can't see a thing. I can see that, though. Ah! Okay. They're now heading the other way. Okay, good. Can't get that open. Okay. Lovely spiky bits. Wait, it actually says hide in the sewers. There was a manhole cover that I didn't think I could interact with over there. Did I do this for naught? Go ahead and laugh, but at least we have water treatment infrastructure. It's a credit to Wellington Wells and all the father's planning. Although it has been ages since I did a proper tour of the works. Alright. This is not going to go well. And then it's going to go splendidly. Just going to get over here fast enough. There we go. Okay.
And this one here is from Mrs. Joan Tamlin Goggin of Shagbear Wood in central Wellington Wells. Mrs. Tamlin Goggin writes, I know we beat the Germans and made them abandon our sceptred isle, but how did we do it? Do they have...
Alright. Let's start with the basics again here. Can I actually get into this? No. See, that's the thing. There's no way actually... I am losing patience.
Want more details of that? Why you want more details? But did want more. Get a wonderful book called Our Glorious...
There's
by Catherine.
no way to actually get into the sewers. Alright. I mean, there's probably, you know, we need to find a hatch, right? And there wasn't one down there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Constable. There you go. Wish I could search him. Yeah, let's just do this. Come on. Man, the whip really takes these fellas out pretty easily. I don't think I'll need to do this, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah. There we go. Constable launch successful. I mean, I could toss them in the trash can. But, you know, what would be the point? Okay.
Bad old memories. If you take too much, it may temporarily suppress memories that you actually need to get around. Do you have trouble identifying the people in your house, and yet they seem quite friendly and affectionate? Do you find yourself wondering if
Did you hear?
looks like a
Foggy Jack got another one.
Really?
Last night. Best stay in.
I don't think I believe you.
Did you hear?
Vincent.
Mrs. Sapper found a bomb in her garden. Lucky you didn't blow her up.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you for the information.
Stop being so difficult.
Okay. Stuck there, buddy? Here, I'll help you. Dang it. Sorry, man.
Then you forget you've taken that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Just trying to get into the sewers, man. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is a doctor. We're gonna leave him alone. Have I taken my joy today? It's hard to tell, really. Victoria has not. All right.
Come to see how the other half rots.
Yes. Now give me all your things. Not here to fight you. know, I love this game too.
Come to help.
If you're just joining us, this is the last
Haven't
of the
you helped
DLC.
enough already?
I don't know, have I? Upsides for Downers. A guide to getting back on your feet. If you're reading this pamphlet, it's time to face the truth. You're a downer. And no matter what rumors you've heard about bad batches of joy, you've no one but yourself to blame for your poor attitude. Yes, clearly that's it. Smart downers will use their sojourns in the Garden District productively if they want to return home. The following are some handy tips for making the most of their stay. Think positively. There's no sense throwing a pity party for yourself. Only a weak mind lets itself be bedeviled by useless images of the past. Look forward to the future. Exercise. Keep trim and fit, and you will thrive in the unique environment of the Garden District. Hygiene. Don't come knocking at the gates with a nasty case of the ickies. Wash your hands regularly, with unspoiled water, of course. Remember, happiness is a choice. Wellington Wells, Department of Health. Oh, God. Yeah, you know. This is, yeah. This is quite poignant, especially at this moment in time. I shall just say that for now. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? They hate her so much. It's delicious. Okay. And there's Mum.
What then must we do? Please. I'm throwing up and everything's horrible. If I just took my joy, it would all go back to bright and lovely.
Well, I can hardly stop you. I'm only an uncomfortable memory.
But I can't. I have to keep a clear head. Till I can tell Father what's going on out there.
Has
Find him.
Father changed very much since we lived in the palace? Because he was always excruciatingly well informed about what was going on then.
He doesn't know this. He can't. If he knew, he would fix it.
Yes,
Oh, would he?
well. It's lovely that you're thinking of your mother again. One hates to be forgotten.
Ah, jeez.
Even if I'm in a faraway country and, for all you know, dead for years.
He's probably at the Victory Memorial Camp.
Well,
I can walk there on the underground tracks.
yes. Luckily, someone mapped it out already. And there's nothing else we can grab. Nothing down there but darkness. Okay. Here we go. Duty must be done. The rule applies to everyone. W.S. Gilbert. Riddigore. Yes. Security devices are poorly made. Short circuit them with your dart gun. Do I have a dart gun? Probably not in this incarnation. What's that up there? I don't know. Is it even real? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've been getting seriously obsessed with the world of this game for the last little bit since I started up the DLC again. There's been a lot of googling of different things. I'll just put it that way. As I want to try to grab each last scrap of lore. Oh, he's okay.
Doodlebug! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I ran into Ollie Starkey.
Good lord, are you all right?
He thinks the town is running out of food and we're all going to die.
He always did have a keen sense of drama. You know, he used to be a song and dance man.
People are eating charcoal, Daddy. And there's a plague in the village.
Well, you might have told me you were planning to go off your joy.
Couldn't we give them all blackberry? They could make plans, plant vegetables, even start the trade over the bridge again. They don't even know they're starving.
Sally Boyle can barely make enough blackberry for the bobbies. But don't you worry. Your man, Dr. Verloc, is working on a treatment that will put everyone back on the right track.
So we just wait. We can't do nothing.
Nothing is exactly what we must do. If our people realize they're running out of food, they'll kill each other for the last box of V-meat. Doing your duty isn't always pretty. You don't always get a bright, shiny medal. But a few people on top doing their duty, us, is the only thing that keeps us from savagery.
What can I do? Let me help.
You have such a keen sense of duty. Yes, help. Organize a Simon Says competition.
Oh my God.
Keep them distracted until your man comes through. He will come through, won't he?
Yes, Father.
But for God's sake, go back on your joy. You'll only complicate things.
No, not good. Now, here's the thing. Now I'm confused about the timeline.
I suppose I better check on Dr. Verloc. Make sure he really is close to a solution.
Oh, look at that. That looks charming. Am I imagining that, or is there even more of this pollution going on now than there was in the main game? Here's the thing. As spoilers for the main game once again. As I recall, the general was locked. Sally locked the general up in his bunker, so either this is happening before that, or he's gotten out, and he's covering up that he's lying to his daughter about Sally. Well, he's not exactly lying. He's just dissembling about the fact that they're not going to have access to Sally anymore. Interesting. So, talk to Bing, get across the bridge, talk to Verloc at Hayworth Labs. Thank goodness I'm here. Father will know what to do. He always does. Father dreams so big. It is really a shame how the workers have let him down. Does he know how bad things have gotten? Does he? Does he want to? No, he does not. Trust him. Ha! We need someone to get things done. Harry was falling apart. The way Father describes it, it was really quite sad the way Hayworth got. Verloc was just there. He was available, willing to take on the burden, eager even. He gave the impression of a man who could get things done, so we let him. Yep. So get across the bridge, talk to Verloc at Hayworth Labs. Man. It's funny how close that is now. Infiltrators and spies will be bayoneted. That's right, because they're out of bullets. Delightful. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic for the game again. For the main game. There's the broadcast tower. Nostalgia. Let me see if there's stuff around. Before I start climbing on things, which I might do. That bridge appears to go to nowhere. I see that that's shiny. Let me look around real quick. Watch out. This TV is dangerous. Ah! Oh yes. One of those TVs. Right. Nostalgia. Gun. Light. Okay. Alright. Contraptions. Hint. Contraptions help you upgrade your equipment and yourself. Make yourself better. Find them hidden throughout the world. Press tab to consult available upgrades. Okay. Let's do that now. Just in case anything's available. One contraption's available. I need 5 to do shove off. I need to start thinking about what I want to do with these. I mean, strong arm's probably going to be the most helpful thing, I think, initially. We seem to be doing pretty well with the whip. I think I set it to normal before we started here, but maybe I didn't. But let's see. Silent step could come in handy, depending on how much I end up using it. Soft landing. That could be useful. She's going to be climbing up in a lot of things. Choke out taller enemies. That could be really handy. Don't interrupt. Oh, electricity doesn't do anything to you if you take that. Okay, good. I'm feeling Oshush or Soft Landing is the first general thing I want to take. I'm feeling Strong Arm is the first whip thing I want to take. Probably... Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Alright, well, let's see how things develop. We've got several more to go. Let's rotate the wheel. There we go.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Well, I'm not bloody well taking the underground right back to those bobbies.
I've got an alarm going off. Okay, that's not working. So what's the problem with the thing? It's that gate. Alright, fine. Let's start climbing. Quarantine status. August 16th, 1964. Dear General Bing, as per your orders, sir, close down the west end of the Waterloo Square district for quarantine. That ought to do it, at least for now. That makes 3 neighborhoods this week alone. Also spoke with some of the local landowners, who found your offer to purchase buildings in the afflicted areas quite generous, as you foresaw. You indeed have a keen strategic mind, sir. Once the quarantines are lifted, that should pocket you a lovely little profit. I will continue to canvass the city for any signs of infection and any further opportunities, urgent reasons, to impose new restrictions. Yours, etc., Anthony Covington, Civic Works. Oh, good God. No one can see the forest for the trees. Okay. Touring. Okay. So, broadcast tower, gravel walk, circus. The quarantines all appear to be operating okay. No climbing here is going to do much good. Anything we can... No? Yes, no? Gotta get over there. Okay. So... let's see, what would be useful right now? Once again, I must think 3-dimensionally. I mean, just running under that light doesn't sound like a great idea. Look around here real quick. Healing bomb! Excellent. Excellent. Am I going to have to climb on all these things? We'll see. Let's try actually pulling the lever first. Down. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, let's do this first. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Going. Thankfully, there was a service lift. Alright. Oh, she's actually showing her balancing. Okay. Just checking this out. Nope. Well, that's... mind the gap. That's a hell of a gap. Oh. Alright, here we go. That's a terrible gap. Okay,
Where are the men? Did they fall off and everyone just forgot?
That's a great question. Okay, so that's not the answer, apparently. Oh, there we go. Finally, yeah. Why did that show up? Alright. I was wondering if there was anything to latch onto there. Okay, things this way, things this way. Let's go this way first. Healing bomb! Contraptions. More. Good. Excellent. Anything else here? Tools! No! Nothing. Okay. Ah! Okay. Yeah.
How long have they been jerry-rigging these walkways?
That's not good. Don't look down! Yeah. That's the first thing they tell you not to do. And of course that's the first thing you do when they tell you not to look down, is you look down. Okay, that ought to be doable. Ah! Things are crumbling. Let's read a note and stop time. Notice to all laborers. Lads, while we appreciate your dedication to your craft, if you're feeling the least bit under the weather, do stay home, or better yet, hie thee to a doctor immediately. An inner ear complaint led to a rather unfortunate tumble for Harry yesterday. He'll be off on holiday for the foreseeable. Safety first, the management. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to hold together, but perhaps not nearly as long as we need it to. Great, okay. You're practicing accents for the regiment. No, it's just this takes place in the UK, and sometimes you do things. Gerald, where is everybody? Did I miss a holiday? Anthony, you missed the note. I am always in a constant state of doing voices. There's no way to escape it. Alright. Ah! Orf. Ah! Okay. Alright. That was delightful. Here we go. Alright. This is perhaps more solid. Contraptions. How many do I have now? I don't know. Healing balm. Excellent. I have 4 healing balms now. It might soon be time to actually use one. I'm still at 52%, so I might want to do that very soon. So we have enough for strong. We have 4. So we could use it to make the whip cost less stamina, or we could hold out, or we could get silent step. We could get soft landing, which I mean sounds really, really good right now. Or we could get Oh Shush in another 2 contraptions, which would let us take out bobbies and doctors. Although, the thing is, you can't really sneak up on doctors. But it would be nice to be able to take them out. You can't really sneak up on doctors unless you have a way to block them from sniffing you out. I think I'm going to get soft landing because, you know, we're very much up in the air right now. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what she's doing, if she's like strapping contraptions to her feet or something. Those things that... Alright, what now? Note. Notice to all labourers. Lads, the outer door to the worksite should be closed and locked at all times. There is a bad case of the sniffles going around in the surrounding district, and it would be unfortunate if, hypothetically, any of the sufferers were to accidentally wander in and request a tissue. The management. This is a different management from last time. The sniffles. Sure, that's what it is. Ah! Ah! Okay. I'm down to 3%. Now is the time. How are we now? 52%. You know what? We're just going to take the other one. Good Lord. Plague people.
Plague? Does Father know there's plague here?
I wonder. You read that note. So they're no longer with us. The individual that was sitting there. Let's see. Ah, we're on the other side. Wow, that's great. Okay, anything we need over here? Yes, no? Just checking to make sure we've got everything before we proceed. Come on, let's see if this one works. Appears to. Good, good. Okay. Alright, we gotta cross the bridge. That only took forever. Gonna get to Verloc. So, yeah, we got a little more time. I start going nuts. Alright. You see people in there. I don't know. Do not enter! Barricaded over a crowbar. Quarantine. Quarantine. No, it does say that is a T. Quarantine. Kind of want to just sneak everywhere at this point. Keep out. I wonder why they sound so friendly. Yes, let's wander through the plague lands. That should be perfectly safe. What are we at? 75. Okay. Okay. There is a wastrel there. Read the note. Notice of impending beautification efforts. Dear occupant, congratulations! Hurrah! This notice serves to inform you of the lovely news that your neighborhood will shortly be subject to a massive beautification effort. Your streets, parks, sidewalks, lampposts, and more will all be made ever that more beautiful. The department apologizes in advance for any minor inconvenience and traffic blockages this may cause. Should this cause distress, we invite you to take a joy pill and contemplate the magnificent beautification soon to come in your mind's eye. It will be ever so worth it. Wellington Wells, Public Works Department. Okay. So first off, let's see if we can choke this person out. Can't. Nope. That option was denied us. Is that even a thing you can do anymore? creep up behind people and take them out. Ah! I am going to run out of healing balm. And then die horribly over and over again. That is the way of things. Still, now I can look around. I really hope I don't catch plague. That would be most inconvenient. Remember to think three-dimensionally. Okay. Nope, nope, nothing there. Okay. Oh, there's one. Alright, so I might go up there in a moment. Yeah. I just might not be able to do it to those folks. Okay, before I even do that, let me actually see if there's anything to be gained up there, where I can see that little rope dangling. Come on. Apparently not. Is there in fact a way up there, or am I just dreaming? Yeah, if I cannot actually get up there, then there's not really any point in trying to keep doing this. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I see the rope, but it's not giving me an option. So maybe not now. Or maybe 'tis a cul-de-sac of a thing, or maybe later we come racing back across the rooftops, and we'll grab that later. Perhaps that's what's happening. All right. How are we doing? 50%. I only have one freaking healing balm left. The range on the whip is delightful. Another note. Health pamphlet. Helpful hints for healthy hygiene. A publication of the Wellington Wells Department of Health. Perhaps you've heard rumors at the market or received a tip from a neighbor. There's a case of the sniffles going around in Wellington Wells. Oh my god. There's a... So if anyone needs to, doesn't want to be looking at this right now, feel free to not be, because I understand. Yay, plagues. Here are some cheap and cheerful tips for keeping your home germ-free. 1. Never venture into any of the districts currently being beautified. All that plaster dust can really kick up the germs. Don't worry, your friends in those districts will wait for you. 2. Don't neglect Inject. Phenocycline needles are indeed sizable, but don't let that put you off. That small ouchie is a small price to pay for robust health. 3. A doctor a day keeps the ickies away. If you or any members of your household are feeling logy, do contact the nearest doctor. In extra icky cases, he may ask you or your loved ones to undergo advanced treatment at a local clinic. This may take a matter of days or even weeks, but keen health will be worth the wait. Oh boy. This is horrible! But give me all your glass bottles. I should really start using those. Contraptions, excellent. And now let's see. Right. That was it. Okay. And they're just striking out in rage. Nope, can't do that. Just trying to figure out where to, there's a place. There's a way. Nope. Barbed wire, can't do that. Okay. Can't use the whip, there's nothing to grab onto. Yeah, that would be nice. Gotta figure this out. There's gotta be a way up there. Other than just standing and staring at that, Let me see. Oh, okay. Here we go. Excellent. Very good weapon for avoiding the plague. Alright. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Ah! That did nothing. Okay. Well, it was an attempt. Okay. Alright. I'd like to get up higher somehow. No, there's not going to be any way to get up in there. Okay. Just looking around for things. Seeing if there's... Oh, hey! Okay. There we go. Better, better. So we could jump across to there, or we could try to jump on top of that. Alright, we're jumping across. Ah, good, good. And, your mother's in there waiting, so there we go. Contraptions. What do we have in the way of... We have 2 healing bombs right now. Of course, it's down in the bottom right of the screen, Jim, if you'll just look at it. Can't play the piano. Just looking around, making sure I'm not missing anything.
One clearly sees the superiority of Western civilization.
Spare me your revolutionary rhetoric. That's what landed you in jail.
What landed me in jail was refusing to accept the unacceptable.
Damn it, Mum. Disappeared on us again. Yes. How are we doing? 10 minutes. Okay, we gotta get to the next save point. There we are. There's the way to get to that. Alright. I only have to click once. Waterloo District. Oh, good. We just had our save point. I'm wondering if I should... I will press on just a bit longer, but I am going to need to get going soon. It's just as well, because there may not be a way... Oh, there we go. Okay. Modeling! walking along the pipes here. Oh, lovely. You'll be dropping right down in the middle of them. You could attack him right now. Let's not attack everyone. Let's actually try and be reasonable about this. Okay. That's the trouble, is you don't know at any given moment if anyone's going to be a problem. Alright. Heading out into the street does not strike me as a great idea. Contraptions. Okay. How are we doing with... We have 3 points. Okay. And so... you might want to do that next. That's going to be coming up, definitely. Poor fellow, read his paper in peace. Requires alley stash key. What? Requires alley stash key. The stash key you get in the alley, I don't know. Okay, there's a park. A little tower's been built up there. Okay. Just take out that light. Can I take out that light? I cannot. There anyway. Nope. Oh well. Apparently, there's a stash key somewhere around here. Not going to talk to him because that could be a problem. Or except, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. Okay. Okay, you're not trying to fight us. That's good, although you probably don't even know we're there. I can do a takedown on him. Great. What good will that do? And will the Bobby see that?
Lovely day for it, Miss Bing. Come to keep us on our toes, eh? Don't
Yes.
worry. You'll know about the imposter, what caused the ruckus, the move.
Good, good. Glad you heard about that. Civic beautification in progress.
I'm going to take banzai lessons. You should come too.
Great. Oh, bottles.
I shouldn't have hit him so hard. We're supposed to leave something for the doctors to rehabilitate.
Well, he did try to stab you.
He did? Oh, yes, right. Yes, he did. Very naughty, that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta be careful of that. Naughty stabbing people.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Everyone knows about it. Everyone. For at least 2 years now. Tea room.
Did you see the partners match? Smashing.
Yeah. It'd be so easy to just go in and take the joy. Now the thing is, counter detectors are there for your safety. Luckily, they can be disabled. Look in the environment for a switch to power them off. That's those there. Evening. Good evening, Constable. Evening? I can't tell. There are stars. Okay. Yep. Hey, how's it going? Wasn't there like a bottle around? Never mind. I spotted a bottle somewhere near these guys, but I can't remember where it was. Oh well, never mind. Okay. More bottles? No. Just a little thing here. Yeah, I'm about to go climbing on things, I think. So it seems to be, yeah, so unless I can actually... Oh, that's so high up. Yeah, I don't know that I can actually... Bobby is looking up. I don't know that I can actually jump onto that ledge. That ledge may be too narrow. Oh, wait. There. Haha. Did that do anything? That did nothing. Okay. It just planted me here. Right. I honestly don't think I can walk on that ledge. I think that's going to be too narrow. I think I'm going to fall if I try to jump onto it. This could just be here in the case of, I'm going to check something. Oh there, don't mind me. Ah, I see, okay. Well, maybe I do have to do the jump because I can't see any other way aside from like somehow getting up on this joy booth. Sure. You know, then there's running through there. There's Hayworth Labs. Okay, that's right through there now. That's a lot closer. That's a lot closer than it was. Oh, geography. Okay, so the only choice I think there is now is to attempt to try that ledge. So we're gonna try it. Who knows what shall happen? Who knows? All right. Run ahead and jump for access to far hook point to access far hook points. Okay. Bobby didn't seem to care that I'm running and jumping all over the place, so that's cool. All right. So this is gonna be rough. Yes! Okay, good. No one cares. Okay, that's good to know. No one dashing after me. That's good. close that for a moment, shall we? Is that a Bobby's helmet? Can we pick that up? No. Okay, let's grab this note. Dear operator, congratulations, technician. You must be proud to be tasked with the operation of the DD-245 downer detector, representing the latest in optical modal sensing technology. The DD-245 is as easy to use as a brolly. Once activated, simply allow citizens to pass through it in the course of their normal circulation. If a downer is sensed by the detector, the paired GDD-269 device, or spanker, will automatically activate and handle the disruptive party cleanly, with minimal effort required on the part of the attending constabulary. Detailed instructions on the device's operations can be found in this note's companion brochure, A Cause for Joy, operating the DD-245 optical modal sensor. Happy spanking! Okay. Just want to make sure I'm absorbing this correctly. We need perhaps the companion brochure. Or perhaps we just turn it off. Perhaps that's the answer. I don't know if we're going to reach that hook, but we're going to try. Yay! Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, looks very serious. Better do. That's Constable Rossetti. I've heard so much about your wife's cake. Over and over again.
Lovely day for it.
Over and over and over again. Alright.
Did you hear Miss Bing went full downer? Nah, that was a misidentification. The General straightened it all out. You see her? You be respectful in a regular fashion.
Great. You have no points to buy a skill, do I? 3. For that one, for silent step, more difficult to detect when walking. Might come in handy soon. When walking. Wait a minute. So not when sneaking, when walking. Ooh. That actually could come in handy. I'll think about it. Here's Verloc, I think.
My brother had one of those iffy batches. I hope coconut cures him. They better give us enough for a while.
You think?
They're gonna bring out the coconut soon, aren't they? Now that you're here.
Who knows?
I bet it's even better than strawberry. I hope it is.
I don't mind waiting. Not when I'm gonna feel so brilliant.
What's your favourite flavour? If it's not too cheeky to ask.
I mean, everyone's a strawberry, right?
I'm so excited to try the coconut. They've been coming for months. I'd send them off, but they so fancy the queuing.
I mean, yeah.
They set a salutary example. And they bring their own balloons.
It's good. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. They're very...
Thing is, I can't remember what coconuts taste like.
Oh dear. Does it taste anything like coconuts?
Right as rain. Right as rain.
Lovely day indeed, Mom.
Okay. just gonna step in here. There we go.
This is Victoria Bing. Let me in, please. I need to speak to Dr. Verloc.
Oh, Miss Bing. I wouldn't quite enter the premises at the moment, ma'am.
Why not?
Well, as it happens, there's a rather intensive beautification procedure underway.
Seriously?
You really wouldn't believe how beautificated the facility's looking.
Oh no.
Why would that... Oh. Oh, dear.
Was getting more and more beautificated in there by the minute.
But I really do have urgent business with Dr. Verloc.
All right, ma'am. As the Chinese say, don't say I didn't warn you.
What? Okay. We are here. And this is a good stopping point. So I'm actually going to do that because I must needs do the dining thing, the dinner thing. Granted, it's not much, but it's what I have. So we will jump back and do this next time. Okay, very cool, very cool. I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I like the. I think it is very interesting seeing just sort of everything sort of crumbling apart, and the suggestion that there's a lot of plague beautification going on in there, and so we're gonna have to deal with that when we get back. But let's see. Let's go to me. Hi. So yes. Yeah, the somehow I forgot that the plague was taking over, and so of course now we have it's it's an interesting time. It's also an interesting time to be playing it because just seeing how people are sort of downplaying it and things that are connected to everything else, and just that so much to be upset about. But I think I'll be okay. But yeah, I'm going to come back to this probably in a few days, and we'll continue. And I'm very excited to keep going with this. What do we have happening in the meantime? Well, so tomorrow night, Sunday night, we're continuing our Dark Matter campaign, run by Alyssa. And then Thursday night, we should be getting back to our short campaign of Witch Hunt. For Spell the RPG, run by the creator of Spell the RPG, Taylor. And so that's going to be a lot of fun, seeing how that comes out. I think we're going to be finishing up, probably, so that's very well maybe the finale. It's a very short adventure. And that's mostly it, aside from, this going on. Let's see. Oh, right. Saturday. 1 week from today. I am actually... Saturday's the 3rd, right? Right? We've got... Yes, it is. I'm going to be over on Prax's channel. That's Praxagora Thesmophoria. There will be links when it comes about. And we're going to be premiering The Regiment, which is a game set in the Napoleonic era. It's we're all playing British troops who are helping with the war in Iberia. Where France was invading, Napoleon's army was invading the Iberian Peninsula. So we get to play in that environment. It's actually the system is a combination of Sword Chronicle and Good Society. So I really want to see how that all gels together. Very much looking forward to that. I need to finish stuff up on my character for that, so that's gonna hopefully happen shortly. If I can get all the brain pieces together. Brain pieces everywhere. But, it's 2020. So that happens. Well, folks, I think, when I'm going to go ahead, when we hit the end card, off the table is still doing, it looks like, their thing that they are doing in place of the Otterthon this month, which is the... Oh, Brian's on that. Let's go say hi. the Up All Night Jam, where they've created a game jam where folks had about 9 hours to make these games, and then they throw the game to a GM. The GM had like about half an hour to an hour to learn the game, and then run some players through it, and that's what's happening now. I think they're on the third of their games. So we're gonna go over there and say hi. This is again, they're doing fundraising for charity and for their channel. So we're gonna go over there, say hi. Feel free to hang on if you're so inclined and say hi to them with us. That again will be when we hit the end card. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.